Hello, family. How's your day going? Well, I hope it's going well, and I just want to say thank you all for your support, for your likes, for your shares. I see I got some ride and dies out there, somebody that's been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. I see you out there. Maybe one day we'll get to meet, greet. But for now, I just want you to know you all are a special group of people. And you all are great. And we're all champions. And I'm just sending y'all lots of love. We're going to get right into the video, because I got some great commentators like Dr. Claude Anderson. I mean, he's speaking what the Foundation of Black Americans and the Black American Indians and the Israelites are speaking about now. Delineating and reparations. So we're going to get right into it, you all. All right, here we go. Okay, family, we finna get right into it. We're going to start off with this and go into Dr. Claude Anderson. Listen to what the President Trump has to say.
And some of the cases we're talking about would be ending birthright citizenship, which now comes to the fore. That was meant for the babies of slaves. It wasn't meant for people trying to scam the system and come into the country on a vacation. This was, in fact, it was the same date, the exact same date, the end of the Civil War. It was meant for the babies of slaves, and it's so clean and so obvious. But this lets us go there and finally win that case, because hundreds of thousands of people are pouring into our country under birthright citizenship, and it wasn't meant for that reason.
You said something earlier in an answer where you said that you talk about native blacks. And so that clearly sounds as if you are delineating native blacks versus someone that comes here from Bermuda or Jamaica or wherever they may they may come from. The purpose of that is what? Because on the surface, it would be like, hey, everybody here that's black gets treated a certain way. Why are you making that delineation? That is.
Now, this is Dr. Claude Anderson, family, and I think he was talking about delineation, and this may have been in the 80s. I could be wrong. But yeah, this was long before Tariq came along. We are lineage. We are not a cult. We are not a group. We are kinfolks, all kinfolks from the same family, the family of slavery in America.
Excellent point. You know why? Because you see, those people coming in from Jamaica or coming in from Africa, they have not been treated like black folk in this country. That's the first thing. And secondly, historically, they haven't had those historical spirits. They come in here voluntarily. When they come in here, they bring some cultural aspects from Africa. They can go back anytime they want. But the black people in this country are exceptional people. Nobody's been mistreated, maltreated like them. The black folk are exceptional. They're the only people that came here forcefully. One. Two, they're the only people that denied their humanity. Three, they were the only people denied a right to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Four, they were the only people denied the right to participate in government. Five, they were the only people denied the right to vote. Six, they were the only people denied the right to have an education. Seven, they were the only people denied the right to have a business. Eight, they were the only people that participated in every war that this country has had since its founding, but whose mother country has never been against this country. All those immigrants come from countries where they fought America, and they came in. And the seven, that they are the oldest and most patriotic people in the country. Not the Confederates in the South. They're not the most patriotic people waving the Confederate flag. The most patriotic people in this country are black people, native blacks, because you see 99% of all those blacks have been direct descendants of slaves. They've been here before 99% of all the other people ever arrived in this country. They're special people. And because they're special people, they need to be recognized, appreciated, and reparated for what they've done in this country and building this country. They're the ones that built the bridges, the roads, cut the timber, the trees, and cleared the land, raised the tobacco, cotton, indigo. They're the people that fought in every war to protect this country. The people coming from Africa or coming from Jamaica didn't. They came here voluntarily. And the most important point on this is, if you lump them with black folk, then you give the dominant white society a justification to say we don't owe black folk anything. Mm-hmm. Because you see, the blackness blackness is more than just color. It is their heritage, it's their history, it's their code of conduct, and more importantly, it is their badge of honor, and it's what it symbolizes the indebtedness that this country has to them. This country does not have an indebtedness to people coming from Africa. They don't have an indebtedness to people coming in from the Bahamas. If you lump black folk in there, you deprive black folk of the benefit, the debt that's owed them. Don't do that.
Now, that was an interview, I believe.
And this is what they've been doing. All these black immigrants been checking the box as black American or black American, knowing they all go by their individual names, whatever country they come from, to take advantage of our benefits and our systems. And now we get nothing. We're going to go into the next clip, family. This
We're
is
the only
Tariq
group of people
Nasheed.
who are called divisive simply because we acknowledge our unique ethnic group. Do we not have a unique ethnicity? We either do or we don't. See, that's why when people start talking about divisiveness, they can never really say what it is, and they start talking a bunch of straw man arguments. No, lineage is lineage. There's no ideology. Your lineage is your lineage. There is no leader, there is no group, there is no cult. Anytime people say that, that's usually Fed talk. Your lineage is your lineage. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging and then defining your lineage. We aren't Jamaican. We're not continental Africans. Okay, from where? If we're continental Africans, what nation state are we clicked in with? We don't get no dual citizenship in no Africa, so we're not going to be claiming to be some damn generic Africans. No. We have a very unique ethnic group. And the fact that we acknowledge it triggers people. Why does it trigger people? See, they want foundational black Americans to be a permanent underclass without boundaries. When foundational black Americans, when we delineate ourselves as a distinct ethnic group, that threatens the whole system that treats us as an undefined, exploitable underclass. See, other groups, they're allowed to have ethnic pride because they're not expected to play this role. We're supposed to be just undefined, and then everybody can just latch on anything we do. You see, and also foundational black American delineation, that forces accountability for all of the anti-black practices that go on. When we define who we are, that exposes mistreatment that we specifically face from white society and from non-FBA immigrants. Because a lot of people like to sit up here and blur identity, so this accountability can't happen. So now that we've delineated, we can call out the musty Myron Gaines. Speaking of Myron Gaines is a cancer, and we've extrapolated that cancer. We don't let that cancer get among us. That's what you do to cancers.
Fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution. And they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation. And they did it with incredible bravery. They helped win the Wild West, tamed the skies, and saved freedom in the Second World War. They're warriors. From the very beginning, black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world. So true. Thank you. We thank you. We thank you for it. Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution. And they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation. And they did it with incredible bravery. They helped win the Wild West, tamed the skies, and saved freedom in the Second World War. They're warriors. From the very beginning, black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world. So true. Thank you. We thank you. We thank you for it. Black patriots.
All right, family. If you like, don't forget, if you like my video, like it, share it if you agree, and thank you all so much. I love y'all. Bye.